All right then, welcome everybody to the stream. Hope we're doing all right this fine evening. We're a little bit late. That is an unfortunate occurrence that has happened today. However, I do plan to at least make a decent amount of progress, ideally. Today we are back on Feyrand. Let's go switch into that. Because, well, so last night we defeated or we got through Halls of Crafting. And we did try Filical. Was it Filical? The Turtle. And I don't really think that's going to be doable with two of us. I think it's only fair to kind of go with like maybe the 6-man stuff for each content, and you know, I will have to see how it goes. The Isengard stuff is like you have to have 6 people, which is kind of awkward, but maybe we can find people to do it. You never know. But anyway, let's try to at least get some stuff going. Turn this music down. It's just a bit too loud. But soon we can get to 66. I think the plan is currently wait till reward track comes out, ideally. Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. You get a robe of thanks. I must have done this like years back, and this is why I don't remember this, but hey, it's a nice new quest. And of course, we want to do Hobnannikins. Definitely. Right. So one thing I do want to do is clear up my inventory a little bit. So let's clear everything that isn't a tracery. That's also something I might do as well, depending on time, is try and gather myself some traceries up. Because I'm still not quite there with the correct ones for my sword and shield. Or sword and other javelin for the moment. Cool. Okay. About 5 gold. That's not terrible. And then something else I want to do is just gather myself another infused adamant to try and get myself just those extra traceries potentially. So we'll start off with that first. And then as the title suggests, I am dealing with my least favorite elf. Technically. As an elf I'm not a fan of, that we will have to deal with. Okay. So, Dolven View, that should be where we need to go to. Yeah, so the plan is before the reward track comes out, I want to try and get my virtues up to max, because also we're going to be leveling up to 66 at that point, and that should level us up a few more. And then we'll get a few more of these as well, as on top of that. In fact, let's just double check at 65 how many we can get, or 66, sorry, is how many it will be. At 66 we can get 48, and I have 45 currently. So the Watch Against the Night, I haven't done these. What are these? Let's go on show completed. Watch Against the Night. Huh. Okay, and Chieftains of the Dunedain, and there's actually 3 that I'm missing. But I think there's one that's not like on here, I guess. So I think it's 49 technically Let's just have a look at these 3 quests then. Oh no, these are deeds, right? So maybe I have done them. Oh no, I've done the pages. Okay. So where are the 47 then? Path less trod, past of them. Maybe these ones. $57. Done that. Path less trod. Huh. D is available for wardens. I'm really confused then. Okay, let's go 62. All right, 62. I have 46 available. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to open up all the ones that are available to me now. And that should mean the ones that are closed at... thingy. I guess I will just get... I guess they're the ones for just getting to 66, right? I think I've done everything. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it'd just be 63 and 65, and then the rest I should have done. Okay, that made it look a lot harder than it actually is. You have arrived. Well, welcome. Anyway, let's go do Library of Steel and the other one, Spider Nest, I think it's called, something like that. And then we'll deal with my favorite elf. Definitely my favorite elf. I love him. Cool. Okay. I really hope the lag kind of, I don't know, isn't as bad as it was yesterday. I don't think it was terrible yesterday, but I definitely felt it. I'm not leveling to 66 yet. I think we said we wait till reward track, right? My current plan is I want to... Because at 65, I think there's a couple more... Heritage runes, or is it 85? I think 85 might be it. But anyway, my point being, I want to get my virtues done to max. Technically, I should only get them to 31 or 30, but because I've got 62 in the end, I do actually have 31, and then what, it should be up to 33 next. But yeah. Plan is I want to finish off the bit of the epic that I ever did from the beginning of the story, dealing with Laodin and stuff. I mean, yeah, there's that. But my hope is that maybe they'll do like per character. I wouldn't even mind if it was like per character but bound, right? Because so that way you couldn't necessarily like farm legendaries, because I would be the sort of person who has so many heritage runes. I would just gather so many heritage runes, you know, farm a character up to like 45, open the reward track, which is where I assume that would open up, and then just like farm legendaries that way, right? But if they were like even just bound, you know, to character, I wouldn't even mind that much, because then I'd just be like, oh, well, in 3 months it resets. Sort of thing. It certainly wouldn't be as bad as per character. Because that's pretty, or one per account, rather. Oh, also, harbor gift. Yeah, I think the randomness being added in there also isn't too great. My hope is that the current, like what I last saw the reward track being isn't necessarily how it comes out, and that they sort of do some more work. I don't know though. I don't know if I would want them to like release it now as it is, and then slowly like do it, or if they were like to delay it again. I think if they delayed it again, I would just be like, right, we're gonna go 66 probably. But I just don't know. If there was just more ways to get like legendaries, like I think they've certainly proved that they like legendaries are, or even, they're not even legendaries, they're epics, right? According technically, right? The trade trees are legendary, but the enhancement runes are epics. Come on, just work for me. And even though they're called legendaries, but they're technically epics. It's weird. But they've when they were talking like the Warden cooldown thing, they referred to the teal more so than the gold when they were talking about it. So that definitely sort of shows that they see that as the what people are gonna have. But I just wish there was better ways to get legendaries. It's kind of annoying. Well, yeah. That's why I'm saying I don't know if I like delaying it even more would just be more like annoyance. But I don't know if I would like. It's weird when I looked at it. I sort of joked about it, but I was like, it does feel like something that's just been had like a couple days worth of work put into it. I really saw my rotation. Problematic. It's weird though. I don't know if other people feel like this. I feel like I wouldn't necessarily like if they never mentioned the reward track was coming, I wouldn't necessarily feel like the legendary system is missing something. Like the reward track, I wouldn't be like, oh, it feels like it's missing this chunk. But having been waiting for it for like months and months now, it's like I don't know. Because it's like I said before, I don't think originally for like most characters, I was like, I'm probably going to be happy with teals. Teals are going to be like what they, the what people are going to have, and then legendaries are going to be like the upgrades, right? If you do like raids and stuff. But which is basically kind of what it is now, except people just farm SS for it. But I just don't know. If they had never mentioned it, I don't feel like I'd be waiting for it. Or for like something to be added. Filthy Hobbits is nice. Yeah. Like, I would personally... See, it's kind of weird, because these are nice, but also really annoying. Yeah. I mean, I like to do this just because it gives me something else to do to kind of change up the monotony of it, I guess. But, yeah, it's like if they gave more of these out, like the tracery thingies, I feel like it wouldn't be too bad, and I'd just be like, oh yeah, that's just how that works. But it's when you get like the boxes. I mean, the boxes are also nice for the enhancement runes, I guess, from this whole thing. Should I do that? I feel like I need to get my other I need to get enough things for this. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. Is that enough? 960? It might be enough to buy what I want to buy. Let's double check. I really wish there was like a muster to thingy. I mean, technically I have, I think, somewhere a return thingy, but I don't know where it is. That's why I've been more focused on the Prince of Rohan quest than I have been on, let's say, finishing Moria. Because Moria is quicker. I only have to do like 5 chapters. I think it's like 30 quests. So it's actually around the same amount of questing to do the Moria stuff, but at a lower level. And I would get the box. I'd get one of the boxes, the legendary box, instead of getting the correct Khazad-dûm tracery here. But this at least lets me choose. Whereas the boxes are only, as far as I'm aware, are only the specific class traceries. So that means that these, this room is basically still out of our reach. Because I was joking about going on. So you can't get legendaries right now on Treebid, right? Legendary like tokens and stuff. And I said, you could technically farm Moria over and over again, but yeah, you couldn't get like heraldries and words of craft and words of power and stuff. Did I say I was going to go Ascendant Light? No, I think I said we were going to go damage over time, right? Was that what I said I was going to do? For the extra 2%, I guess? Or is it the damage over time crits? I might get the damage over time crits to get that, what, 33% I think it was going to be? How many was it, though? 1,500. Oh, so I'm not going to have enough. Plus 390. Yeah, 1,350. I mean, at least I get that for when I'm leveling. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm sure I'll find something. I mean, yeah, when I've been leveling, I've actually just been like getting the ones I obviously obtain while questing, even like the uncommons in some situations, and just, I think I still have, so I remember this actually. My burglar is 106 at the minute, 107, something like that. And he's still using a level 50 tracery, my legendary one. Yeah, 106. I really shouldn't, but it's just the fact that I get, like, I'm more after the percentage, I guess, rather than the stats that I get out of it. It's like, I get just, like, a couple hundred finesse, but I also get 55% extra damage on, like, one of my highest damage skills. It's kind of crazy. Alright, I think I have to be in Rivendell for this quest anyway. So, let's go find it, shall we? Oh, no, I've got to go talk to Goladir. Well. Yeah, for the most part, I haven't been worrying myself about it. On this character, it's a bit different. Worrying about the legendaries and stuff. But I have been, for the most part... Oh, Goladir's in Angmar, isn't he? I guess Estel then. But yeah, for the most part with the other characters, I'm like, I'll worry about it when I get to 140. Before then, it's just whatever I get. Oh yeah, I know that. I actually saw a post today that was someone complaining that it was too easy because they did Dar Nagabud, however you say it. I saw they did it like 4-man on Treebid. So they were saying like the new legendaries make things old content a bit too easy and stuff like that. Yeah, I actually it also said I was sort of planning on making another character and joining. There's a kinship that I saw recently that is doing like the Slowtro thing. And I was like, oh, well, they're at 65 at the minute. Maybe I'd like join up and sort of have a, you know, because not only would I be able to like like test out the idea was that maybe we'd do the next like we'd be one tier ahead, like we'd be at 65, they'd be at 75 would be maybe the idea, and then I'd have like a bit more knowledge about what's coming up. But I couldn't really put Feyran in it because I could, but they don't for like their official like raids and whatever, they don't allow epic battle jewelry and Osgiliath armor just to make it more fair, which I get. Like it is a little bit cheaty. I don't think epic battle stuff as much because it is scaled. But I do get Osgiliath gear being a bit like, let's not. Might be too easy then. Yeah. I mean, the epic battle stuff is powerful, but like, I'm pretty sure like, because it's difficult for me to upgrade this because I don't even have something that's necessarily bad. But I really don't want to do, yeah, I really don't want to do epic battles again. Plus, I can't because my legendary items are still broken, which is why I'm actually making up new ones at the minute. That's the thing. I don't know what class I'd want to play because I don't want to do Warden again. I was thinking, like, I could go Hunter, but I've already got, like, Hunter and played that multiple times. And I guess maybe that would make it easier for me. I was thinking about doing it on my alt account because I do have all the content on there still. And then I could use my main account to actually, like, help me, I guess. Because they don't disallow that or anything. But I don't know. I was thinking maybe more of a healer, possibly, or something like that. If I did it on my alt account as well, I could technically help out ourselves through it. Like, if I had a captain, I could, or a mini, or even something like that, could do something to give a hand. I mean, clearly I need to be a brawler. That is the most melee class there is, right? Yeah, Bear's kind of everything, right? I sort of was looking at what they'd previously done and trying to work out like what they had a lot of. Like if they had a lot of crowd control, but not a lot of, I don't know, healers or like not many crowd control or not many DPS. They seem relatively open, but mug thrower. But if I went on my alt account, I could, in theory, make one of each. But that's also a lot of work. I wouldn't need to. I probably wouldn't be as hardcore as I kind of have been with Feyrand, but I think it would be something. Because if we're not going to be able to do certain content like, you know, what is there at 65? Like, okay, I guess, let's say Vile Moor. You know, let's say if we're not able to really do that with two of us, then, you know, having a group, another situation where at least we still have it done, just not necessarily on this character. Because we've done all the deeds on the Moor. Both of us, I think, now, so. So what's their, like, current thing? So today, the thing is time-wise, I guess normally for stream I'd be able to do it, but they're doing Dar Nargubud level 60 maximum Friday, February the 4th. Yeah. How do I get around this place? I can never tell. Oh, hi. Please don't aggro me. Can I take you out? I probably can. Oh. The lag, though. I mean, that was my original plan. Just do that, and then I could get, like, Tarvelard and help him out, like, getting the deeds. Like, I think it would be less for the, like... It's less for doing the content again. You know, it's not like I'm really, really wanting to make sure I do Angmar Slayers again. It would be more for, like, content situations. And just getting more used to it, I guess. I think if I went to... if I did it on Feyrand, I feel like I'd be losing a lot, though, because this is technically broken, and this is technically broken. The gear, I wouldn't be able to have this and most of my gear here. And although I would be fine, I would feel like I'm, like, losing strength. Like, I'd lose a pretty much... Yeah, I'd probably just deal with, like, the 5 mains, and then passives wouldn't be too much of a big deal. And then I could very easily motes gear because I, like, as my gear situations, that would probably be just a very simple way of doing it without having to try and, like, you know, because if the Osgiliath armor isn't allowed, I do assume that you could use the Osgiliath shield and earrings and stuff, because those aren't, they're, like, scaled to your level, correct? So, in theory, that would also be fine. If I were going for, like, a shield route, if I did go Warden, for example, for a second time. But yeah, I could easily, like, I can't open as many, but I can open 3 chests. Not 4, but 3 at least, on my alt account, because I have the 3 thingy. Malaclips, thank you for the 10 months. Crazy. 10 months. I think it's 1 more month and Ghost is a year. Weird. I can't find Sarah Okar. Normally, that is not such a bad thing, but I genuinely need to find where she is. I think I've got to go all the way around. Yeah, I hate Angmar so much. Yeah, that's why I was like, if I do it on my main account, at least I have all the stuff, but I can just take myself through with my main account and do all the stuff. So, yeah. I still can't do Mistress of Pestilence, though, I think. She's inside? Yeah, but I gotta go over to this one. It's like a different area, right? So I gotta go, like, all the way around. I'm pretty sure. In that whole thing, there's, like, 6 different entrances. I really should have just done this a while ago. Though, I guess one thing is this I can go through the quests and see kind of if I get any tracery stuff from this. If I'd already done them, I could look through my show completed. That's always a thing you can do, which I guess is nice. But I guess technically... Oh, no, I wouldn't, because at this point, I wouldn't have... This is, like, pre-legendary, right? All this stuff. So I'm not actually going to get any traceries or anything. Yeah. I was kind of thinking about going RK, and then you can have a healing RK build. It's not, like, amazing, but at least you have a bit more of a switch. So I guess I could also just go Beolding if I want to really switch between damage and... healing. I like this area. It's cool. Oh, that's just something I've also thought. Like, I haven't seen anything about the, like, rusted dwarven tools and the Kuzdal tablets when it relates to the new legendary stuff, the reward track. So, do we know anything about that yet? I do kind of want to see, because the problem is I could go through with Palpatine on Mistress of Pestilence, but I think they have phases, right? So I couldn't obviously one-shot it, even if I was capable of doing so. So I could still technically see if the runestone would work. Because would the runestone attack the thing that dazes me, I guess? Yeah, I don't remember seeing anything about that. I guess we'll find out. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they forgot that it exists. Oh, hey, this is like... Isn't this quest where we forced get killed? That's kind of cool. I was looking... So that kinship thing I was looking at. I like that they've got this. So, they have like a film thing where they just get together in Discord and watch a film together. I would like to do something like that. That would be kind of cool. Fee-Man. I think you just get knocked out. I could be wrong. Because I talked about this. I couldn't do this on Fee-Man, yeah. I went and said, not only do I not want to do it, but I also... Hey, Sarah Oakhart's an Avenger, just like Thingy from Rift. But yeah, I think I said that this would purposefully kill you. I could be wrong. Maybe it just like... I don't know. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't got this far in the story. Just in case. After however many years. I mean, you could literally start today and you wouldn't know this. I'm pretty sure that the real Sarah Oakhart's dead, right? That's the whole, like, burned down cottage, right? Outside Thingy in Rivendell. Or Trollshaws. Pretty sure. Yeah, see? You've been incapacitated by misadventure. Yeah, true. But I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be... quite a while back. Yeah, because Sarah Oakhart has her rotted diary. So I'm pretty sure every time we've at least known, like, seen her, it's been a Marthiel. The Bane of Mordorith. I haven't technically defeated Mordorith yet, right? Walk down the ramp. Give me a sec. This ramp? But it's water. You mean down here? I'm taking it. These guys? Yeah. The people have pushed back the forces trying to reinforce the assault on Angmar Orca 200 times. What can I trade those for? I really cannot spell recently. I don't know why. I've just gotten like really bad at touch typing for some reason. I just keep... Quest can only be completed or repeated once every 7 days. However, you must still enter the instance without it as long as someone else in the fellowship with the quest enters first. Oh, so there was some like level 50 like jewelry stuff. I assume it's just this lady then. Yeah. So you can get, this is kind of like reminds me of the old yeah, this reminds me of kind of the older like jewelry of the rabbit and stuff like that, you know, where it gave you like plus empathy, plus determination. Is empathy even still a thing? Yes, it is. I'm literally earning it. I was actually thinking about like opening up a few of those loot boxes at like 75, right? Or 65 or whatever. Just some of the old ones. The Purge. On use removes up to 3 poison effects. That's kind of nice. Oh, so these have poison, and then these are disease, fear, disease, poison, disease. No, so if I were over the, like, yeah, if I was at, like, had a confidence one, I'd stay at 31. But if I was at 30, it would go up. But assuming I had that and I went to 64, then it would... I think 63 actually will up it, but it would then fix that. Going to Condamine is going to be real awkward. So I'm going to go to Comb instead. And this gold chest of merit, what does that include? Yeah, it'd be interesting, especially when you get over to those like weird in like level jumps where you know the increase is so much. So it's interesting. So you can get so that gold chest of merit gives you a chance of getting you certain items that you can't purchase otherwise. So a nice RNG thing. But you can get a Medal of Valor, which is a pocket item. Oh, so it's how you get the pocket items, it looks like. And a Cherished Ring, which gives +2 idealism. That's interesting. Let's have a look at some of these. Yeah, I would find it interesting. I do like the idea of, as weird as it sounds, breaking the game. So let's have a look at some of these. Medal of Valor, 52 Fate. Like, that's pretty good for a level... Like, a pocket item at 50, I think. At least in the Vitality stat, right? At 50. Plus the wound effect thing. +2 Valor. So instead of +1 like the previous things where it's +2. Out of combat run speed. Fate and Vitality. The Stained Patch would give us +2 loyalty, out of combat run speed, agility, vitality, will, lash. So the lash fragment, and then medal. So that's the so that'll be, yeah, from medal. Oh, medal for Valor. Okay. So I actually think, so you get, I don't know if you get more or less technically. You get more vitality, but you don't have the max morale. So I don't know if the extra, like, that's an extra, let's put it to like 48. That's like 40, or 45 extra vitality, which I don't think would quite make up 216 max morale. So I think morale-wise, and obviously crit, you would get more from this. But I mean, you get more fate and more power and incoming healing. This one is at least something. Agility, vitality, will. I don't know a class that would maybe at the time use both of those stats, but will and agility. I guess will used to just be like all classes from what I've heard, so. But you've also got to think of potentially at the time when this was released, the virtues were different. So how much would that +2 loyalty potentially get you? This seems quite nice though. 67 agility, 240 morale, 59 fate, 38 max power, 2 idealism. Like, that's not too far off my level 60 ring in terms of like agility. And that's a lot newer. Plus, again, the purges. And the other stuff you can get is like these gifts of lesser and like valor, loyalty, idealism, justice. So it's an interesting item. I wonder if it still exists. Yeah. So it's an item, a usable item that gives you plus like increases to your virtues. Which is kind of an interesting thing. I assume that they would all use the same cooldown, like potions all do. But that'll be really interesting, like getting a load of gift of greater, you know, valor, loyalty, idealism, and justice. And then, you know, for an hour of your like raid or whatever, you have, you know, plus X stats to your stuff. I mean, it's somewhat interesting. Oh, I thought of something else. Yeah. And also, you can only do technically like one of those a month. Oh, a week, sorry. So you have to do 2 vial silver coins and a mark of Renendin victory, which you can only get one of per week. You can only do the quest once per week. So I guess if you had like one of each character, you could try and gather a few together. But yeah. I don't know. Something I do want to look at is my warden stuff, because I've just realized technically I should at 65 get a new carving, right? I was also thinking of looking at, I think I've talked about this before, but looking at shield spikes at some point. But I think the only thing that really shield spikes do is just change the damage type, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not sure if that would matter all that much. I should just look up Warden Index. I always look up that, make it easier. I don't know the battle hymns. I don't know if they would get used or if they're worth looking into using or anything like that. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any detriment to using them, right? So, okay, so the shield spike chance, there is a, it can increase the crit chance of an attack for 5 minutes. Like, let's have a look at a level 41, because I couldn't get one till 70 after that. But I can get, so you can get ones that change your damage type, and also then ones that increase your shield attack crit chance. But I don't use shield attack, I guess, is the point. And shield gambits, I'm guessing, are more healy anyway. Yeah, conviction and block and incoming healing and crit defense. So, yeah, it seems like it would be more of a If it just increased my overall damage, I would maybe be more interested. Who am I speaking to? Yeah. Is it in the training hall? Or in the pub? Maybe. It's like, yeah, the battle hymns for me increase my... Like, I can get battle hymns that increase my spear gambit damage by 5% for 20 seconds. I also have, like, the light oils, which technically would also increase my damage. They're a bit more easy to use, considering... Oh, is it Gundamon because I'm an elf? Yeah, I felt like that should change to be correct then. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, so I feel like when I've got the light oils, I probably just want to make a load of Gundabad light oils. Or actually, no, Ironfold light oils, because they still last the same. At least they last for 30 minutes. Or 45 minutes, I guess. And still only require level 30 to do anything with. Right. Let's go to Gundamon. Except I've got to manually travel there. How boring. So you were talking about how we need to do... Was it Ost Dunhoth we needed to do? Was that the one we mentioned? That group is doing that on the 25th, so we just like be like, hey, can we join? Please. I think we need a little bit more time to gear up first. I mean, it's not really much gear-wise, because we have the Osgiliath stuff, right? I don't quite, but then it's just jewelry at 65. Yeah. 5 yeses. Couple maybes. 2 tanks. 3 damage. 2 support. Why not? I won't be able to see that yet, will I? Ost. Dunhoth. No. I wish there was fast travel here. It'd make life so much easier. Um... Oh, so I see. No, I'm joking. I was gonna say, I like how in the Lotro Beacon there is like a... They're like, over on YouTube, so-and-so helps you earn some free points in a couple of hours. Yeah, they've never, like... I never got anything said about the free-to-play, which is essentially just that. I feel forgotten about. Joking. I'm surprised they actually would put up a lottery point farming thing though. To be quite honest. It's up here. Marthy? Maybe I could play a burglar at 65. Burglar's crowd control, right? Is there really much? Though? I don't know. Like, is burglar very needed in the early stages? I know it's pretty big, like, you know. Like, later on. I think yellow more than anything. Where be my Knight of Mordorith? Oh, fair then. I just feel like I've spent a lot of time being, like, DPS. That it would be... Like, the entire reason I made my mini is to try and learn healing. Which sounds weird, because it's like, just click on the guy with the lowest health and heal them. But, like, I think there's a bit more nuance to it than that. Especially the more people you get, I guess. You have to, like, keep everybody, like, you know... You have to keep an eye on, let's say, up to 11 other people. Potentially. Is 12 man the biggest raid? Or is there a bigger one? I feel like my brain wants to say there's like a 24 man raid, but it might just be a different game entirely. Hey, it's things that are a lot less powerful. There are 24 mans? I thought so. Is that the one with the dragon? Which one with the dragon? I gotta go all the way down there for a Knight of Mordorith. Well, that sucks. At least I have a muster point. Yeah, I thought it's certainly been a while. At least I somewhat remember. Oh, I wouldn't be able to see that, would I? What about a 24 man? Wait, what did I just do? Huh? Okay, so I know I'm right. So I just learned this. Not F12. I'm pressing Control U. I accidentally pressed Control U instead of pressing Control J for this. And I never knew that. That seems very, very redundant, but Control U apparently does UI, which I guess makes sense. But I've never known that. I guess I've never thought to press Control and U at the same time, even by accident. I'm never going to use it over F12, but it's fine. The weekly coupon gives you a free 20 plus 20% mount speed bonus. Nice. Should we just do 12 mans? I've never seen a 12 man. I've only ever seen 6 mans for Pelargir occasionally. and Helm's Dyke, I think. I've seen a few for. That's it. That's actually something I've been doing. I've been mentioning is I've actually been making a Runekeeper on my alt account and trying to get him up to a high level so that I can just basically kind of carry Feyrand, I guess. Hey, what's up, Ghost? Most of 12-mans. Yeah, I think they settled on 12-mans to be like the kind of maximum. But what are we doing? We are finally finishing off some nice old questing that I never got around to doing beforehand, because as we've sort of decided, once the reward track is here, then we're gonna move ourselves up to 66, which would be nice. Yeah, it went alright. Nothing too bad. It's a bit annoying because I'd rather have been like, because I left to go to work at like 3. No, like 2, right? So yeah, I left to go to work at like 2, and then I waited for like, I had stuff to do at least, but I then was waiting for like a couple of hours, and then they didn't even show up. So I was like, I could have like finished editing a video in that time. I'm like halfway through the next like Tarvelard video. It's not really like I've got much. The only problem is so I had like an hour remaining. No, not an hour. I had 2.5 hours remaining of the original stream we did for Gundabad, and I think that's all going to be one video. Normally I've been keeping it to like an hour per video, but I've only got like 9 minutes out of this because it's just like, honestly, it was just very not entertaining, so I cut a lot of it out. Have a healer, yeah. Hey Ghost, do you want to learn Bjorning? I'll just get in my ult. And then I'll make, what's like a kind of somewhat passive healer that I can make? I guess Runekeeper, I could put down a runestone and heal, and then tab out and heal, and then that'll totally not be a lot of work mentally. You're learning PlayStation separately, the station where you play. I'm going to pre-purchase Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, by the way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it probably wouldn't be amazing, but maybe it's something. Maybe it's a weird, like, way of kind of cheating it. And I think I'd be able to still spec into like a lightning runestone for a little bit of side damage. Plus, I'd have damage that I could potentially put on. I mean, technically, I would also have stuff like Fiery Ridicule and stuff, which would mean I could also get some damage over times. Yeah, this product is currently for pre-sale, and it's 15% off as well. So I'm gonna buy it for 15% off and pre-purchase it. Oh, I get an exclusive Obi-Wan playable character. I also bought another thing last night, but I haven't played it yet, and I'm sad about that. I bought a Pokemon's. But I haven't had a chance yet. The new one. Legends. Arceus. I'll say it both ways so people can't shout at me. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to do much with it, unfortunately. Right, let's go chat with Goliath. At least I ended off in Esselden. Joe, I'm gonna go to Goliath, and there's actually something I really want to try out because we were talking about it earlier. Hey, how are we? This a fine evening. I was kind of worried because I'm not normally one who's like, I need to get the digital exclusives or this, that, the other. I was like, oh, you get like 3 extra things by, pre-purchasing it. I was like, oh, that's kind of annoying that I didn't get that. But as long as I bought it before March, I think not March. I think it's like April. No, May. Yeah, it's like the 3rd or the 5th or something. It's weird. Or is it the 5th or the 3rd? Because it's American. I don't know. I want to just try something though with Palpatine. Yeah, there's like some smoke balls and stuff. And something else. I wouldn't be like that upset, I guess, but it's nice. If you have play records from the Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl games, you'll be able to take on a research request that have you a chance to add the mythical Pokemon Darkrai. So I need to play Shining Pearl first, and then I can get my Darkrai. And I want a damn it. I need to get all the other games so I can get all the free stuff. I gotta go get the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and also Shaman. I want Shaman. I did see them. They are... there's one with like a wooden piece of armor, which looks really interesting. You also get like Team Galactic looking armor. That's kind of cool. They look alright. I have nothing... Like, I don't think it really explains all that much. Does it? Or maybe I'm just like... dumb. So yeah, you get the Baneful Fox Mask and the Growlithe Kimono set and the 30 heavy balls. Not smoke balls. I thought they were smoke balls. I'd love to get an Arceus sitting plush. Garchomp Kimono set. An Arceus V card. That's sus. Right, anyway. I want to try... Yeah, because originally someone said it, or the post I saw about it was like, as if it was saying who the characters were, and I was like, am I looking at the wrong things? What am I looking at? And I was like, oh, right. So it's just showing the characters, but it's not like saying who they are. I want to see my Elrond. Ah. Come on. I believe in you. There we are. I want to try this.
The elves of Lorien have uncovered Dar Nargabund, the lair of the Mistress of Pestilence, the vile creature responsible for the plague spreading among the creatures of Mordor. What heroes will aid its end whom the Nameless?
I'm just really curious if I could actually put down a runestone for this. Hey, Broba Game, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, that's why it's like doesn't show much. It's still somewhat interesting. Do you though? Hey, I never done this before. I guess we'll see how it goes. I haven't even got like my 140 gear on this character yet, so we'll see how this goes as well. I'm not going to worry too much about all this stuff. What do you not approve of, Ghost? I kind of, sort of want to do this on, whatever my other character is called. Kestor, that's it. Because he's at least got my damage over time stuff. But why? What's your reasoning? I have to like try and keep my inventory clean. It's so problematic. Alright. At least I might get some lottery points from the rep, potentially, as well, maybe? I don't know. See how this goes. I just, like, try and gather as many enemies together, and then just, boom. Just lag the game out. That's how we do it, right? Cool. And then this kind of will be nice because then if I do end up making that other character on my alt account, then I know I can come through it because I've tried it with Tar Valard and it's not worked. Nor did I expect it to, really. I can do everything else but the Mistress of Pestilence. But at least then I would have a way of getting through here with sort of extra stuff. Anyway. I mean, they want to slowly build you up, right? A lot of it is like the mystery as well, right? You're going to get, because what you're going to get is you're going to get a lot of people going, oh, who is this? Like trying to work out who each character is. Apparently you're already dead. Don't mind yourself being dead. So you're going to get a lot of sort of discussion around as well, which is going to be something that's beneficial to the season or series as a whole. Am I maxed with that already? Oh yeah, because I had to get the thingy, didn't I? Of course it is. I mean, there's already been landscaping stuff. Not trying to like defend it or whatever or say anything good or bad. I'm not really fussed either way. I just hope it does well. That's all we can hope for, right? Hey, I got a Lothlorien gold leaf. That's fancy. But why did I get a Lothlorien gold leaf? I think I got the Lothlorien gold leaf from the chest, right? So, but I think it'll be really interesting when it comes out. Because what is it? Is it September this year or is it next year? I can't remember. Well, it'll be interesting. I'll more than likely, I'll definitely watch like the first episode at least. And then if it's good, I will more than likely watch the rest of it. If it flops, I probably won't, unless it's like watch it just to make fun of it. But I'd like it to be good, right? Well, how come you're so stuck? But yeah. Have to see how it goes. It's like I said with the Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO. I was like, I don't want it to go bad. Unfortunately, obviously, it got cancelled, but I didn't want anything bad to come out of it. I want it to do well, or wanted it to do well. It's just unfortunate what happened. This guy is like the second worst. The Mistress of Pestilence, I would say, is one of the worst, but like this guy's pretty annoying. Not gonna lie. Is it like if they're dead, he can't take them or something? I don't know. Maybe if we kill them, that was the issue. He absorbs a lot, though. Wow, the lag here is so problematic. Yeah, I just kind of skipped him. But I don't think he's going to be, like, a problem like this, you know? Hey, look at that. I broke through the wall somehow. Cool. Hey, doing this a couple times might get a... Might be a good way of getting us a couple of gold leaves. Obviously, you can only do it once every little while, but... Hey, it's... better to add on. Right, let's see if we're actually able to do this with the, like, lightning stone and stuff. I think so. But I can't remember. Oh, I've got to attack these first, right? I remember, I think... didn't I come down here? No, I came here to help you, right? With Pestilence. I hate this. This is like my least favorite boss, or one of. Might even have to use something like Distracting Flame just in case. Okay. Please just work. Hey, it's a good way of getting this Slayer deed, though, I swear. Yeah, I haven't. I done the deed bit of it, except from Mistress of Pestilence, deed-wise. This lag is really problematic. If I die, like, get ruined because of the lag. I didn't get to put down my thing. I'm just gonna die now. I can't do anything. because I'm just going to get knocked out. This is such a terrible thing. I literally saw him. I was like, right, I'm pressing 2. I'm going to press it. It's actually just quicker for me to do that. Like, so dumb. I hate it. But I don't want to have to redo that. But I guess I kind of want to check still. Yeah. Or at least, like, maybe if it even give you, like, a couple seconds after the first one. Like, oh, you survived it? You know, but immediately, as soon as you survive it, it just puts another one on you. So you can't even, like, do anything about it. Possibly? I don't know. I haven't played my champion for a while. I kind of haven't really had any interest in him as of late, which is a bit meh. I guess Afka wouldn't also. I feel like the like highest level character I have had interest in recently is Scarshu. So Scarshu could potentially be the next 140. But I've been playing a lot of like lower level stuff recently, so I haven't really been worried about that too much. About more 140s and stuff. Though that said, I would like to at some point participate in the newest like raid that's currently on Bullroarer, so. Not with this lag though. Then it ain't happening. I wonder if I could technically just out-heal the whole thing by having Gundabad potions. I mean, I've done it twice now. I enjoy Gundabad for what it is. I don't think it's bad by any means. I just kind of, I don't know, been enjoying doing the, I guess, lower tier stuff for a bit as of late. Just do this for ages. I think Dread's kind of annoying as well. I wish there's a way you could get rid of these guys. Because if they come out now, my runestones are completely, like, gone. So I can't use my runestones for the minute. My problem is they're now going to run out. But if I kill her, like, quick enough, right? So it is doable with the runestones. Sort of. Because only 3 of them attacked me. So that's at least something. If only the Lothlorien gold leaves were account bound. I'll worry about doing the rest at some other point, though. Not too fast. But that's kind of good to know. That's actually... Wow, that's actually... Oh, that's kind of annoying, though. I feel like that would be a really good ring for Feyrand, right? And same with this one. Like, the boots are actually pretty nice. Obviously, and not so huge a deal for, like, Osgiliath stuff. But... I think we've looked at that before because it was Feyringor with Feyrand. Yeah, I tend to find yellow RK funner. Like, I've been playing Kestel recently, and we went through the Isengard stuff for a little bit. And I do think, overall, I prefer the... Because, like, the main difference, I guess, is... Lightning is the quick, like, attack. You know, you do a lot of damage in one hit, whereas... Fire is more, you're doing a lot of damage, technically more damage, I think, but over a longer time, right? And it's like a Fire RK is actually getting a DPS increase, technically, because it's two of its skills are getting, like, halved the duration, nearly. Well, one of them's getting halved, one of them is, like, going down by a couple seconds, but... So technically you're getting more damage, but it just takes longer. It depends on, I guess, what you're doing. Like, I found it quite fun... Admittedly, attacking an enemy, he didn't take any damage first, and then 3 seconds later he ran over to me and just died because my one of my attacks hit him 3 seconds later. But I like the kind of more snappiness, I guess. So I want to see what Fey Rand would do with Fey Ring Gore. Fey Ring... Is it Fey Ring Gore? Here it is. So yeah, it's unfortunately a unique ring, which means I can't have two of them, right? I can only have the one, but it would be nice because right now I don't need the physical mastery and I don't need the crit necessarily, but I do want the vitality, right? So... That's actually something I would like to try and get. I don't know if it's a guaranteed drop. It probably isn't. Faye. Yeah, annoyingly, Palpatine has it now. But it's kind of nice because might, agility, like, we benefit from everything there. Vitality, yes. Might, yes. Agility, yes. Crit, yes. Has a chance to drop from the Mistress of Pestilence. So it is a Mistress of Pestilence only thing. It's not like I can get it somewhere else. Slightly annoying, but I guess if I were to get my RK on my alt sword, this is the thing, right? I have a 130 Valor on my alt account. I could just do that, and I probably should just make myself a 130 Runekeeper and Valor it. To be honest. I have two on this account. I'm more talking on my alt. Transmog? The what? What are we after? Oh, I've got to go here. Oh, my outfit? Oh, it's just the default. This is all the Time Worn reinforced coat. It's just the base medium armor that you get from the High Elf intro. The Cloak of Narmeless Redemption, which is from the Legendary server. The shield is a well-crafted Warden shield, which is just from Metalsmith. And my old javelin. And I like this spear. Yeah, this spear is really nice. I prefer this spear over the, like, my current one. What my actual one looks like. So that's my current spear. I actually don't hate it, but I do prefer my outfits one, personally. Same for the javelin. I don't really like this javelin all that much, and I think this javelin looks quite nice. I kind of like the gold. I like this, like, the blue and the gold. I think blue and gold is a very nice... It reminds me of, like... Sort of reminds me of elves from... or high elves, which kind of works for me, from Warhammer, like, fantasy. I guess technically Age of Sigmar now, right? But... My ideal outfit is there's an Isengard cosmetic set. I think I have one in my wardrobe. I could probably look it up. What's it called? Yeah. Those guys can kill stuff on their own, right? Off the white tree. This is the outfit I want to get. Maybe without the hood. Maybe with the hood. And then yeah, I think the hood actually kind of works. I'm used to that kind of spikiness though. But then I want it in Moria silver. Which isn't too different, but I think it just looks a little bit nicer. Actually, I kind of prefer it in white now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I like this. It kind of reminds me of Assassin's Creed-y style sort of armor, to be honest. I just think it looks really nice. Maybe without the hood, to be honest. It's one of the few things I don't think looks really good in black. I mean, it kind of looks alright in black, I guess, but... you kind of lose a bit of the extra detail. But that is for 50 mithril coins. Or it also drops in the Isengard instances. So I kind of just wanted to do that instead, to be honest. I was like, I'd rather farm... like, I don't think that outfit is worth, in my head, 500 Lotro points. Which is how many... you know, how much that is, right? So yeah, I just don't know. This lag, I hate it. I know this is just going to be me complaining about lag for ages, but yeah, I don't like it. Not a fan. It says drop into info pending. Don't do this to me. I'm going to have to go through all the Moria not Moria. The Isengard instances. And some of those are really awkward to do. I don't even think I can do... yeah, the Ringforge of Tower of Orthanc. Or the Ringforge of Orthanc. I think that's separate than a... oh, that is... oh, in the Foundry in a 6-man. Okay, so it's not in Tower of Orthanc. I liked how I looked at those as if it was something I was interested in actually doing. It's not, because I don't really care about that gear. Why would I? I do. Ooh, those are not... nope. Don't look good in my opinion. And now I can't wait for a ton of back and forth stuff. It's going to be very fun. I think I need to find a different cloak as well. I know Ghost absolutely adores me wearing this cloak. But I do think that we need to potentially change it at some point. Hey, it's my least favorite elf. Again. Hey, I said you want me to change it, right? So... nice color scheme for me. What would it be? Blue, silver, gold. Yeah, I think I really like Evendim blue as a color as well. So that's why am I talking to you? That could also be something. I should have the return skill. Not return skill, the Stable Master. Because I've kind of already got the gold here, and then this blue, silver, gold here, right? So now if I could have silvery for the armor, slash, like, Moria silver, and then... I don't really know. Can you can't dye shields or anything, right? No. That shield looks... ugh. But there is my favorite shield, which I can't remember the name of right now. It's one of the crafted Lothlorien stuff. Let me have a look. Is it Supreme Metalsmith recipes? You have to have Lothlorien rep in order to craft it. It's really, really awkward. But, not Lothlorien, sorry, Galadrim rep. It's very awkward in terms of its creation. But... I can't remember. Here it is. So, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite shield. And this, I only say this because it's the only one that has a, like, purple link. It's, okay, it's not. Oh, no, this one, sorry. Found it. Nope, okay, apparently I haven't found it. What on earth? This is where they just changed the look just to spite me. That's weird. I remember there was a post about it. I'm gonna go find it, and then we'll continue. Who are you? And the forward. I don't really care much for the forward stuff, do I? The cosmetic shields. Let's have a look at that page. Find this person. Oh, you're over there. Where was it? Trying to find it. I'm like super stuck on this now. Stuck in my head. Ah, here it is. So technically, it is not this shield, but this is the look of the shield. One of these is the look of the shield. There is a way to get it crafted. I'd have to look up. Oh, that's kind of fancy. And it's like one of these, right? Gotta find it. I like that one. That's kind of cool. It's going on for far too long. But I remember I posted a thing about it ages ago. Oh yeah, I think I was asking if someone had like a metalsmith that was in Lothlorien or a Mirkwood. I swear, it'll be worth it. This one, here it is. I like this one. If only the gems were green, then it would... sorry, not green. If only the gems were blue, then it would fit with the theme a bit more. I really like that shield though. Still has my spear going through the or javelin going through the back of it, but that kind of fits with a gold theme as well. I just need a better cloak. I guess I do have this whole outfit, but I don't think it works for my my warden. I think the problem is with this one, I only ever can see my hunter in this outfit. So I don't think I could have this for my warden. I do like the cloak though. That is probably one of my favorite cloaks in the game, honestly. So there's at least that. But I was thinking about putting one of these on, but it doesn't quite fit with the color. So what if I put Evandin blue on it? I think it changes this bit. Oh, no, it doesn't. I don't think that would look too terrible, actually. Maybe a bit darker somehow, but I don't think it is a darker blue. I could be wrong, though. Is that literally just a Eric Lewin blue? Sea blue. That's more turquoisey. Steel blue? These seem a bit too dark. That's just not blue, by any means. But the good thing, right? As we're all happy to know, I think right now wardrobe space is on sale. I'm pretty sure. Can you not look at and see what these look like? I think wardrobe space is on sale. Yeah, cosmetic outfit slots, shared wardrobe space is 20% off. So maybe I should just like buy 10 of those and get 100 slots and, you know, be happy, right? That's how that works. Kind of didn't realize how much health these guys had. How much do these... Yeah. I was going to say I could actually just kill them with a ranged attack. Maybe I should go assailment and then... one-shot everything. And... Cool. Head this way. I think that's the first time in absolutely ages I've actually switched my stance. I quite like this shield, but I don't think it suits us, right? I only saw this one a second ago. I think that looks kind of cool, but I'm not a fan of like the rustiness of it, right? I just kind of like the design, sort of. But yeah, does seem a little bit low res though. This is quite a nice one. I could see myself maybe with this one. It's kind of very extra goldy. Well, how about the biggest shield in the universe? I'm pretty sure this is a really big one, right? Just a very over-the-top shield. Nothing is getting through that whatsoever. Don't worry about it. Just massive. Absolutely. Kind of dumb. I think there's some good designs. Eventually we'll find like our favorite. Alright, or we could just like switch through some shields. I think switching through like weapon looks and shields is less like more weird than switching through like, yeah, if I were to switch through, why did I get on my horse? Like outfits. Yeah, I might get the... You can literally get the Sergeant at Arms Warden Shield of Aurelian. It's from a skirmish camp. So I could get that. Tirith Raman one. This one. It's very dwarven. Which I think is kind of the point. What's in the other post about this? I mean, it's the one I've already got, which is kind of nice. I forgot that it doesn't actually show on here. Wow. That's... These are really small shields that I've just seen. Valoram. VA. Yeah, I was gonna say I found these shields, which are quite tiny as well. I think this might be smaller. Wait, oh, is that actually like not in the? It's kind of cool looking, but yeah, Shield of Stone. This is, I think, actually smaller. Than Valoram. I think they're about the same size. Yeah, it seems to not be in the item treasury. Ooh, some Lembas. Vibrant Dunlending Skirmish Shield. I mean, that's an interesting looking one here. That one, it's a bit small for my liking, but actually no, I think it's about the same size as a normal one, but it's a bit smaller. What I'm gonna need to do is just like get every shield. Shield of Eridor, is that the one they think it is? Yeah. That is the best shield, obviously. You can't get that though, can you? I just got kicked in the face. So it wants me to collect orders, but how do I collect orders if there's nobody to collect orders from? Everybody's dead. Yeah, I remember seeing it in the Isengard Tavern, but there. Part of me wants to like use that really tiny shield. Shield of Endurance. I mean, there's a lot of shields of endurances, so depends which one you're on about. I like this one, but yeah, I think technically Shield of Endurance is every different one. It's all 5 whole pages. Ah, here we are. So they're actually just like laying down on the ground somewhere then. Like a physical item, not a drop from an enemy. Yeah, I'll need to get a... Like, technically, it doesn't have to be a Warden shield, right? So I can just have any shield. Within reason. As a cosmetic, right? So... I think I'd probably go for, like, light shields, potentially. But they're quite small. So I don't know. Yeah, light shield of the Golden Host. That's the crafted version of the one I want. Yeah, so that shield can also drop from the Twins of Fire and Shadow in Barad Guldur. Which is kind of annoying, because I actually think they don't drop it anymore from what I remember, but they at least used to. Let's have a look at this one that was in the comments. Shield of Numenorian Will. That's tiny. That is... I don't like it. I got my lovely old Kanpeki that we love. At least one advantage I'm going to have is my swift travels with this, but it's still quite a long, kind of arduous quest line stuff. Okay. Travel now. Sup, Mordrin Boar? What up? Where is this artifact? This is my artifact. My hobby horse. Do you like it? This bit of the quest always made me feel weird because I was like, it's too easy. You know? Surely he's not that dumb. Yeah, there's quite a lot of questing to do, and I don't know how much is from each, like, bit, but I do want to get to, I think it's the Ring Forges of Eridian. If I want to get, because the reason I'm doing this isn't necessarily because I want to finish these quests. It's because I kind of need to finish off, what is it? Shadows of Angmar, and then down here, I need to finish off Marshal of Tham Mirdain in total. We've done... Oh, I haven't done the deeds and stuff for Heligrod, I guess. Oops. I've done the rest, though. But yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure I have done those too, but I'd have to double check. Oh, let's go to here. Because I can get there with the boat, I can get there with the boat, and I can get there just by swimming after the boat, at least. You sorted. Can't remember where this guy is. If he's in a tomb or if he's in that, like... Oh no, he's just here. Okay. To make my life a little bit easier. Will I? Will I, though? Oh, I don't know about that. Kind of odd. Is it Eve Spires? Eve Spires. Thought as much. Let's go find this emissary. He's not too far off, luckily. Right there. Oh, well, that went well. I killed something else. The Hill Crawler. I killed something without even meaning to. That's good to kind of be able to do, in a way. A little bit. And once again, we're back to Everswim. But only for a little bit, ideally. That's the hope. Yeah, I do need to look into, like, cloaks. Actually, I'm not really a huge fan of this cloak, to be fair. I don't really want hooded cloaks either. But that's why I was kind of looking at the legendary service stuff, because, you know, there's a couple of cloaks that you can obviously get from that. And I think sort of they put a little bit more effort into them because they're kind of a little bit harder to acquire in a way. Not difficult, just you have to put more time in. Do I have to, like, kill a couple, or am I just waiting for him to respawn? Is there someone by chance just on the same quest as me? Makes me think, actually. What does this cloak look like in blue? I actually quite like that. And that still has the white. Could be better. Navy's not really much for change. Did it change from that to washed? No, okay. Good. Oh, it's because I didn't, yeah. No. I could go with that. Maybe, not with that color, but... Is Evandin Blue even, like, difficult to get? Evandin Blue. It is a tier 4 crafted item, which you can get from a blue bottle petal, an indigo plant, a piece of chalk, and a bottle of water, and a small glass vial. That's from blue bottle fields, harvested from an indigo plant, resource spawn, and purchase. Oh, easy. I probably have some. Where the hell is this guy? I thought I had to take guys out, but maybe I actually do. Or maybe I came in from the wrong direction or something. I don't really know. Is there a gold dye? I assume there is. That seems like a very browny kind of color, to be honest. Where is this guy anyway? What on earth? Is it just like pointing me to the wrong place, maybe? Like the boat very clearly is there. I get that. That's fine. But I know there's like 3 people down here. Or is it just literally taking that long? Because I know one of these is supposed to be like... I think all 3 of these actually are not actually tomb robbers. Callan, the slightly bugged emissary of Amarthiel. Aha, here he is. So there's maybe some weird, like, loading issue. Like, maybe with me going over here and then coming in. Could have affected it. either way, all sorted. Okay. And then we'll go and have a little chat with Tadan, and then I'm gonna run off for a second. Once we've done this, and then we will continue on. It's kind of useful having my warden trainer there, but it's also kind of useless because you don't really have to go there anymore. Is Tadan? Tadan is with Mordrembor. Yeah, left as you enter the keep on the island. Cool. Alright, so let's chat with Tadan, and then before we pick up his next quest, not that any of these matter, but sure, I'll go with the vitality stuff. Before we talk to Mordrembor, I'm gonna run over for a sec. Be like a minute or two. BRB. All right, then. Let us get back into dealing with Mortimer. Because that's what it is. It's dealing with him. Because he's a bit of a pain. I think it's all good there. Not too bad. We all know he's playing us. So as long as we're aware of that fact, it's not a surprise. So we're all fine. And Laoden's just here staring at the fire this entire time, sending us back and forth. He could just, like, I guess, like, I don't want him chatting with Mortimer, but at the same time, I wish he would just go over there himself and, you know, deal with it himself. Okay, cool. See, if he says it that way, you know something's up. Something is happening. I need to look up how many quests there are actually of this whole thing, because I need to know what I'm getting myself in for. A renewed assault. A renew assault. Let's have a look. So, there's 14 chapters here. How many chapters in the next one? 13 chapters in the next one. 10 chapters in the next one. Then 11. Then 15. And then 12. Right. Huh. At least I get a seed out of it, and I'll get a rusted dwarven tool. I'm sure that's very, very useful. And a cloak of Mortar of Spain, which honestly I don't even think looks that good. Sorry, Laoden. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of quests to go. Eventually we get there. Probably not tonight, mind you, but at least we're making some progress. And you know, there's not much left for us to do. I'll still make some progress on that Runekeeper, more than likely. See if I can get him not like maxed by any means, and I probably still won't use the Valar because I kind of want to keep that Valar for my. I wanted to do a like 50, 95, 105, 120, 130 Valar thing, just because it was be kind of a dumb video. And yeah, makes it easier if I've got two of them already. But it's all good. I don't actually know what level my Runekeeper is. I think he's 65. Or thereabouts. Maybe 64. I certainly think it's in the 60 tier. So I haven't played on him a week or so, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Do we defend from this direction? I kind of want to just aggro all of them. All of you, come to me. And then, yeah, just something very satisfying about, like, even lower level enemies. It's like earlier when we were doing the, I guess they were still lower level enemies, when I gathered all those spiders together. And just like, you know, one-shot, well, not one-shotting, but like, even very quickly dwindling down those things. The cooldown on these isn't so bad now. It should go down by an extra, yeah, 2.2 seconds. So it should be down to 9.5 seconds for masteries, which is pretty good. Because, like, I'm pretty sure in the proper thing, I use, like, obviously you've got to use separate ones. It just means you can get through to the, like cycle back quicker. I guess. Hey, it's our favorite hat. Layered. Ugh. The one advantage, though, is even if there are a lot of quests here, we are like 12 levels over because this is all level 50 content. So not only that, but we also have legendary weapons and more powerful legendary weapons than the game would have expected us to have anyway. And on top of that, well, yeah, so we have legendary weapons, which we wouldn't have normally. The legendary weapons are more powerful now because of all the like, you know, the new system and being at high level. And my gear is like super over the top, so we should be fine. What are we doing? So I only have a couple quests remaining. A couple of deeds remaining before we move on to the next content, basically. So when the reward track comes out, which is probably going to be like 2 weeks or so, I'm predicting. We're going to be moving on to level 65 with this character. So I want to fill up or finish up the last remaining deeds that we have. And one of them requires us to get to, I think it's book 14, I think, of the epic. The original, like, you know, Shadows of Angmar epic, which I apparently just never did. Well, I just never did. So here we are, trying to catch up. It's not like it's difficult content. It's pretty easy normally, like at the best of times. And then also we're like overpowered for the content that we've got. But then we can be the champion of Eriador, because right now we're Rogmal's Bane. I want to find some more titles that I want to go after that I can get. Would be fun. Let's see if there are any. Aduminus. See, these are the epic titles. A Light from the Shadow, Avenger of Khazad-dûm, Bearer of Hope, Champion of Eriador, Friend to the Heir of Isildur, Hammerhand, Hastener of Fate, Legacy Shaper, Seeker of the Deep Places, Stalwart against the Shadow, and Summoned by Lord Elrond. It's not a very good title, is it? Game event titles. I mean, shouldn't I technically have Of Arkenstone? Or does that not work? I can't even work out what titles are. Evendim, like normal quests, I'd say so. You might, I think it's around 40 normally. It's like 40 to 50, but at 38 if you're like not using like level 20 gauge should be fine. I haven't got of Arkenstone. That's sad. I wish that would be across all servers instead of just on there. But yeah, I think it should be fine. I tend to go there maybe a little bit later. What do I normally do at 38? I mean, isn't there I have a plugin for this, right? Where to play. So 38. Yeah, Evendim's like 30 to 40 apparently, but there's some 50 stuff in here. Yeah, you should be fine. I think this is the guy I'm supposed to kill. Oh, I didn't realize I'd one-shot him. Oops. That was odd. Endurer of Long Winters. Hmm. Yeah, I kind of want to obviously try and get as many like titles as possible because that's kind of slightly the point. Legendary server titles. Oh, those are mostly like the like difficulty ones. Anyway. What are you doing? What? I'm giving it to him. Hey, you're the one who fell asleep. Bane of the White Wizard. Mists of Anduin. Oh, that's the one that gives you that cloak as well. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I really need to go to my legendary stuff. Part of me wants to make a new character for it. I don't know why I'd want to be. Maybe a Runekeeper. Maybe that could be worth doing. Don't know if I want to make another Hunter or Champion. What could I do? Brawler, Burglar, Champion, Captain, Guardian, Lawmaster, Hunter, Mini, Arche, Warden. Or I could just, I already have my Hunter to level 50, right? So I could just carry on from there. I just wonder how I would find Warden like I guess normally. Not playing the way we are, which is a little bit less than normal. I gotta speak to Laodin again. Is he here? No. I can imagine this being absolutely terrible if you don't have the, like, travel skills. Um, so is Laodin up on the left now? No, he's in his room. Okay. Let's go have a little chat with him. Like, hey, Laodin. Oh, okay. Hey, it's not the first time that, well, it's not the last time, rather, that Laodin's gonna do this to us. Just something about him I just don't like. That's all I can say. I want to check. I'm pretty sure I'm correct in thinking it's going to be the Ring Forges that it takes us to, but I'm just trying to work out. Yeah, Volume 1, Book 14, Doom of the North. So it's in Book 14, Chapter 15. So it's the end of Book 14. So we're more than likely not going to get there today. Because we've got like an hour left on the stream tonight. Give or a take. But yeah. Hey, if I'm fast enough, then technically I can just keep desolationing. So that's fun. Because as long as it kills the enemy that I'm going against, or I stay in combat for long enough, and it's the final thing to kill, I'll keep it. And I get my 4,000 morale back and all that. Okay, maybe now we have to actually, like, try. Date. Sup, Laodin? What am I doing? Saving your bacon. I hate you, Laodin. I'm sorry. Just shush. What's up? See, you have you've been deceived. One of us. Oh wait, it's me. It looks so dumb with the shield at the same time. Just something about the look. It's not a good look. They all come back. Oh. No. Leave. Leave me be. I guess the idea is if you're in a fellowship, one can like take it, one can attack, but at least with the inspiration, you can kind of just chill a little. Alright, well, at least that is done. And where do we go to now? So there's there and here. I mean, so I use this as a general reference, but not really, no. So Shire, Ered Luin, Breeland, Lone Lands, North Downs. I think you've said all those. And then Evendim is kind of the natural next progression after that. Especially even quest-wise, it will then take you to Trollshaws, like epic quest-wise, I guess. Trollshaws. I guess it's level 50 stuff, though, all this for the epic. But I tend to follow the epic. That's also a pretty good just way of looking at it. But Evendim is 30 to 40-ish. There's some pretty easy like quests that you can get done here. I actually really like Evendim. It's one of my favorite regions, if not one of my... I think it might be my favorite region in the kind of Shadows of Angmar set, I guess. And then you get Angmar, which is terrible, which is why I prefer to just go Wildwoods. Personally. This map looks so much better than, like, this. It looks so much better. It also looks better being slightly... is it slightly bigger? Yeah, it's slightly bigger, but it's also kind of nicer. Not really, actually. I think it would be about the same. Where am I supposed to be? Mirkwood, Enedwaith? It's kind of weird, like, looking at how many level 100 areas there are in 105. It's also really weird thinking about how close the Dwarf Holds is to Mordor. Even though in my head, they're so far apart. Yeah, if you've gone to all of those areas and done, like, a lot of questing, or at least certainly got the quest deeds done, then you'll be more than fine coming into Evendim. So much traveling back and forth. Alright. It's alright. Hopefully you enjoy Evendim as much as I do. I'm not a huge fan of like the dwelling stuff, but once you get up to like even just starting over at High King's Crossing would probably be like a good suggestion, especially because you're a little bit later into the 30s, you know, nearly 40. Maybe starting at High King's Crossing could be a better choice. So you're not doing like potentially grey quests. Now this one should be a little easier because if I go Trader's Wharf, I'm like right there. Which is the idea, right? So nice having that extra. I wish there was a boat, though, that took me from here to here. Well, that's good. I really like it. I like the quests. There's a nice little treasure, you know, hunt quest sort of thing, which is kind of nice. I don't like up here, personally. up by the Eve Spires and stuff, but pretty much the rest of it is a nice fun bit. Problem with this is I'm already max rep with all these. I have thought about for the extra Lotro points, because I'd probably say Bands of Numenor are like possibly some of the easiest to farm rep items, in my opinion, because of Illuminous. And I was like, I wonder how long extra it would take for me to get to level 30 from basically 25 is what I tend to get with my crafting, my farming characters. So I was like, I wonder how much longer it would take to get to there and just get an extra like 50 Lotro points. Would it be worth it? Not that I'm particularly farming Lotro points on this, but it's like if I can get them, I may as well, right? Confront Mordrembor on his doings. Okay. Oh no. What happened? Oh, this is like one of the earlier times they've actually done this effect. Huh. Interesting. Yes, with your invisible body and your stuff. I like when they do that though. I much prefer having like a zoom in and like a disembodied camera, I guess, than I would just reading a character speaking, right? If they're gonna monologue, at least make it a bit more interesting for me, you know? All right. I think this one should be... I can't remember if I have to kill or... Yeah. I feel like this is really awkward. They're like, hey, let's... It feels like they they want me to go out of my way to get an awkward item. Just to... I guess sort of have reasons. What? What, Ghost? Oh, okay. Is it because I normally say what I think you're going to say? I'm like, you started playing Battlefront 2 on your PlayStation 5, right? That's yeah. I actually got down a rabbit hole. So I think because we were talking about it, I don't know if I like look something up, but I keep getting recommended Lego Star Wars videos. not that I'm complaining by any means, but I keep getting suggested Lego Star Wars videos, and the same channel, I can't remember the name of the channel, but does has been doing like Easter eggs in the Lego Star Wars games, sorry. But they've also been doing some like Star Wars Battlefront 2 stuff, and I don't know why, but it really makes me just want to like download it again, but I don't know if I like want to. Like, I want to play it because I just think it's a really nice looking game, but I don't know if I want to play it, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I want to look at it because it's pretty, but I don't want to like... I don't know if I want to shoot people. I'm really bad with like FPSs because me being very antisocial, right? Makes me like, I'll play it, but I'll be like, I want to play against bots because then they can't judge me. Oh, really? Come on. Sort yourself out. Oh, I've got to listen to them chatting about stuff now. Damn it. They're gonna blabber on. Right. More instances. We're actually getting through these relatively quickly. But again, I don't think we'll quite make it to book 14 tonight. Hopefully, I can get back early enough tomorrow where we can maybe finish off this tomorrow night. It's my ideal preferred situation. $113. You know we can't get to 113 on this character yet. Now we just need to see who gets to 114 first, Palpadol or Skarshu. I'm sure that'll go really well. Sure about that? I haven't played Skarshu for a while. I mean, technically I logged into him yesterday, but that was only to get, like, some crafty stuff done. Purposefully jumping off. If I was Skarshu, I would be fine. Oh, it's because I'm jumping off. If I didn't jump off... And before you ask, Ghost, no, I won't stop moving. Right. I have too many characters I need to sort out, though. So I have... So most of these are my own characters. So Afka is still 124. I'd like to get to 125 soon. Kestor, I'd like to get to 100 soonish. Aaron, I think... Well, honestly, I want to get most things to 100. But Kestor, Aaronma, I want to do more with. Then we get down to Rixarius, Skarshu, Tator, Tareen. That's it. Want to hear something funny? You think it's actually something wrong with me? What, the fact that you don't like me moving around? I mean, I can get how it's distracting, but I just do it, like, absent-mindedly. Had a pressure feeling in your abdomen for, like, a week now. Well, that doesn't sound particularly good. Now, does it? Worst I've had is I keep feeling really sick at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, I'll wake up and then I'll try and get sleep and I would feel really, really sick. So that's also not been fun. But that's probably not as bad. Clearly, all it is my body telling me not to go to sleep. And instead, stay up playing Lotro. Right? Stay up playing Animal Crossing. All night. I did log in to Animal Crossing today, but I just like didn't know what to do, and then I like had to go, so I stopped playing. Yeah, I kind of just like started up, and I came out my thingy, and then I talked to like one of the yeah, so I talked to one of the like the little Tom Nooks that was outside. And he's like, talk to me if you ever need to know anything. And I talked to him again, and he didn't say anything. And then I talked to Tom Nook himself, and he was like, maybe have a look for some butterflies. I was like, that it? I don't know. I gave him a fish. And then I've got a tent, and like one of them has a house, and I want a house. I've only got a tent, and they've got a house. And I felt left out. Where I've got to go? I don't want to go there. I mean, I can go Trestle Bridge. It's closer. No. I have a tent, right? I have a tent, and it's placed down and all that. But then everybody else has a house, and I want a tent. No, I don't want a tent. I want a house. But now I've got like got games to play. I've got Pokemon Legends to play, and part of me is like I should play it on stream, but I also kind of just want to play it, you know, and just like, you know, not to say I wouldn't enjoy streaming it, but just like enjoy a game to myself for a little bit. So I'll probably just play. I mean, I'd like to play it. I do feel bad about not playing it. Or feel bad about not playing it? Because, like, I said I was gonna, and I kind of wanted to. I just haven't found the time. Like, I haven't played my Switch, to be fair. Oh, I've just got a comment on a video. It's very aggressive. about Lotro. Not to me, but I don't know what video they just put it on. It's probably the... No, it can't be the most recent video. It's on the free-to-play first video. This game is such trash. When more as 10 people are in place, you will have huge lags or you just crash. Endgame like PvP is unplayable because of the lag. The company just rips you off by selling this game. Ah, checkmate. I haven't bought the game on the free-to-play account. Get wrecked. Haha. I gotta go Weathertop now. That's just annoying. If I go to my house, then yeah. I mean, I did on my most recent video, I did get a very nice comment, and I was very two very nice comments actually. So that was fun. No, it was on the first free to play. Yeah, I think we talked to them in stream. Unfortunately, it's not a thing you can fix. Assuming that's the mouse issue that we talked about before. I used to have it, and then it fixed itself, and I haven't had it for a while, but it sort of pops back in sometimes. Like, I had it a few years back, and then I didn't for a while, and then I did, and this was all on the same computer, so I literally don't know what causes it and how to fix it, and I feel bad. I got a comment on a video that just said, "Your mum." Which is an amazing comment. No, it was just your mum. It's on episode 6 of the free to play. Yeah, because the bug, the mouse bug is when you like click in, it does like this. Used to happen a lot. Comment of the century. It truly is. But yeah. Traveling to Weathertop is so... Do you know, I realized I missed out on a load of comments. So normally, and I feel really kind of dumb for this. So normally, I actually read most of my comments on my phone using the, like, YouTube Studio app or whatever. All right? And, right? So, I realized when I put my, like, video, like, the last video out, I was like, oh, I should check the comments. Like, nothing's come through on my phone. My phone's been kind of acting up recently as well. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just that. Turns out I was actually just logged into the wrong account. So that's why I wasn't getting any notifications. So that's fun. I don't know how long I've been logged into the wrong account and not seeing stuff. But yeah. Oh, 5 vids there? On what? On the free-to-play playlist? Or... Because if it is, I think I know what's the problem. Yeah, I remember this. I should fix this now, actually, whilst we're here. I think episode 4 didn't get put into the video, into the playlist. So, yeah, episode 4 didn't get added. So I need to go do that. I thought I had a thing where it would auto-add. But apparently not. How do I add to playlist? Add videos. My videos. The good thing is I barely release videos anymore, so it's really easy to find videos from a while back. Hey, got him. Get wrecked me. Which way am I going? This way. Perfect. Oh, I'm so slow. Why? Why do you do this to me? I can imagine this feeling kind of worse originally, because you're kind of getting thrown everywhere. You're like in Evendim, you're going to North Downs, then you're going to Lone Lands, and then you got to like go to Rivendell, and then you got to go over here, like in some cases. And it can feel like you're kind of being thrown around everywhere. Like literally the entire game world. But comparing that to now, it's not actually that bad. It's still quite a while, like a lot of places, but you know. We have some I don't know how to explain it. Like, we have so much more places. It feels like a smaller portion of the map. Well, I guess if you were doing this normally, it is everywhere you've been. So. Can I... Cool. And I have to go to the last bridge. Now, I think if I'm correct, this could be... Well, if I do this wrong, then I'll just go to Ostforod. But I think technically there's a quest in Rivendell that will take me where I need to go. Whether or not I've completed said quest, well, that remains to be seen. I might have accidentally. I don't think I did. Because I think I remember that it wasn't, you know... I did complete it. Damn it. Well, Ostforod it is. Okay. So, did I look up how many... Yeah, so... I'm looking at book 11, chapter 5. Small fellowship, small fellowship, small fellowship. No, I don't like this bit. It should be fine. Okay, so there's 13 quests, chapters, whatever, in this book. I hope we can get that done today. We are not going to get book 12 done today because there's 10. Maybe we'll see how far we get. But I certainly think it'll be tomorrow that we get our remaining stuff done. Right. Nearly there. I actually don't know what the rest of the stuff is. I clicked off that link, sadly. But, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I don't know if we'll actually get a chance to start the other thing. Candleth? Well... If I go to my personal house, I can go to Rivendell. I can go then to Candleth's encampment. And that overall should be quicker. I think this works the way I want it to. Let's hope it does. And Eckhard Candleth. Lots quicker than it would be otherwise. Oh, wait a minute. I might die from this. Nope. We're all good. Sup? Oh, this is where it becomes a lot of like fellowship quests and stuff. It's kind of like technically it's small fellowship, but we'll be fine. It's a bit odd though. It's what a lot of the whatever it's called, inspiration stuff is for. So let's see if we can search for some Angmarin searches. Normally up here. See, this is one slight issue with us being over-leveled, is the lack of red dots on the screen. I might even switch to assailment. Just to speed things up a tad. The boot. We love the boot. Oh, I've got hiccups now. Okay, so I'm going to get all my searches, but I've yet to finish up with scouts. Hopefully... Well, actually, I say that. We're going to get 4 out of 6 here, which isn't terrible. And we just got to find 2 more. If only we had a hunter with tracking. Okay, this is good. There's 2 scouts, and that's all we're after. Cool. And back to Candleth. I wish there was kind of a quicker way, but even mustering to Rivendell is quite a pain, because you go there, so you start here, and then you still have to go around, and although I think it would overall be quicker still, depends on the loading screens, I guess, actually. I'm not sure. I want to check something as well. Completely unrelated. Sort of. Okay, so it's a level 95 quest. That's given. 3, 5, 5 again. And then obviously in the mission reward box. Oh, this is not the right way. It's alright. No need to worry. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're not going to get any traceries out of this. I might spend a little bit of time farming some school again. I want to get another legendary tracery thing. But again, if we're going to get to 65, I'm not going to worry too much about our, like, crafted one. Not crafted, sorry. Our character-based ones. Class-based. Right? I probably want to focus on more on the, like, words of power and whatever the other one is. I don't want to investigate. Nah. Please don't die. Yeah. I died. Not good. Sad. Oh, I saw that post. Is that bad that I know exactly which post you're on about? I mean, yeah, but it's not like I've seen that in, like, the local newspaper. Not that I even read that. I saw it recently, though. Right, let's try and not die this time. Let's not do that either. This should be safe. Is that the same shield as I have? It is. Oh. Well, that's kind of interesting. Well, I mean, I already jumped down a second ago and it did not end well for me, so I'm in the troll shores. I'm dealing with my most hated elf. Who, at this point, has technically got him captured. Because he's dumb. I don't like him. Yeah. They did post a comment on a different video saying, I'm sorry. So, that's a interesting lore, I guess. Alright. Does Narquil lie within? Does it? Let's see. Are these guys going to aggro me? Because I'm technically a... No, I'm not in an instance. Hey, that's good. Oh, I might have... It might have been like... I remember I used this... So there's this, like... program thing that's out now where it, like, gets rid of spam. On, like, your channels and stuff. It scans through them. Tries to get, like, those links and stuff which YouTube, for some reason, don't get rid of. So it might have technically been taken out by that, but I can still see it. It's a really interesting piece of software. I don't think my channel's too bad. I think it got rid of like 5, maybe, over like the last 100 videos. So, yeah. Oh, wait, what? Do I actually have to kill enemies in here? Is it... Do I have to go the other way? Is that what's happening? Let's see. Why can't Laden just be less of an annoyance and just let me know? Oh, I've got to go back to the other place as well because I haven't killed the boss there like an idiot. Right, I'm going back into In the Fray. Just going on a stalky comment spree. A lot of them make me want to just play other games, you know, sometimes. Yeah, I think it might be like hidden potentially. That could be potentially up. I could be wrong though. Like, I haven't actively gone out to do anything about it, but it's still on my dashboard. But if you can't see it on that video, then it might just be like blocked. I think those make me more like want to actually release stuff. Like I said this earlier, but I have so far the first half of the next video done. Next like episode 604, which is Gundabad, which would release in... I'd like Wednesday this week to be the next free to play, and then the week after be Lotro episode 604, ideally, and then a free to play again after that, the week after that, which then hopefully leads into the update 32 release, I would hope, which then lets me release another video about the free to play at like roughly the same week. I like trying to hit Wednesday because my plan is, and this may sound, I don't know how, if this is the right way of thinking this, but so Wednesday is generally the downtime for the game. So if I release a video for when the servers are down, then people won't be playing the game, but they can play vicariously through the video. That's totally why. And not just because I chose Wednesday because it's middle of the week. I kind of wanted to release on Thursday, to be fair, because I'm like off and I could do like a premiere and stuff, but maybe for the free-to-plays. But I need more like consistency. I need to pick a day and that be the day. The problem with the newest video that I'm going on is, so the last 3 like Lotro episodes have been an hour each. So that's like 3 hours worth of content gone into 3 videos that are each 20-ish minutes long, right? However, 604 is going to be like 2.5 hours worth of footage because I honestly found it so boring kind of watching it through. I think stream-wise, it probably would have been fine. The problem was it wasn't really a good video, but it might have still been a good stream because a lot of it is talking to chat and like explaining the expansion and stuff, which doesn't really work for a video, right? So I had to cut a lot of that out because, well, as I said, it just doesn't quite work. Hey, purple skies. Yeah, kind of an slightly odd problem. But I also think it didn't help that it was already like 3.5 hours into that stream and I was getting very tired of Blood of Azog. And I was like, I think it wore me out a little bit. If I had a do-over, I would definitely have done Blood of Azog as a previous stream or at the time of like the original content coming out, whenever that was, and then just gone straight into Gundabad day of, like moment of. That would have been ideally how I'd like to do it. But I don't want to have like chat on videos because I don't know. I try to make the video as clean of like a cleaner feed as I can. I think I've even to a point like moved around audio so alerts don't come off on the screen. It's odd. I just think in some cases it can take a little bit away from the video. I don't know. If I can still make it work without the alert there, I would in some cases prefer it. I say that, but I also have a thing that comes up and be like, hey, follow the Twitch, blah, blah, blah. So it's not like I'm particularly trying to shy away from the fact it's a stream. How's it cheating? That's how I've always jumped off. Yeah, I jumped. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I died. Oh no. Takes me so far away. Just take me here. You wanted me to jump? I jumped. See, I was glad I got food because I realized I didn't eat today. Like, I kind of forgot. It was weird. I woke up at like 8 a.m., which is fine. It's kind of when I wanted to wake up this morning. But I woke up at 8, and then I just like I woke up enough that I like was able to look at my phone and know that it was 8. And I think I like I don't know, was on my phone for like maybe 10 minutes or something. And I just like fell asleep again. And then I was like, oh, it's only been like an hour. It's probably like 9 a.m. I looked and it was 2 p.m. No, sorry, 1 p.m. Because I left at 2. And I was like, oops. So I didn't eat anything in the morning. And then I kind of got to work, wasn't hungry. And then as I was leaving, I was like, I guess I'll get Subway. I realized something though. So I bought Subway, my regular old Subway. And I went Subway probably a week or 2 ago. And there was this new person working here. And I can tell they were new because they didn't know what my sub was. Not in like they didn't know what my sub was, but I asked for a sub and they like had to ask what was in it. To the other person working there. So I was like, okay, they're probably new, which is fine. I don't know if it's because it's new, but they gave me. So I asked for a drink, or I bought a drink with it as well, and I bought one of the like cup drinks, and they gave me a large, but I only paid for a medium or a regular. So, yeah. So it's all good. I mean, overall, but I only realized this today because I only realized this today because I got Subway again, obviously, as I said, and I got the regular again. I thought they just changed cups because it felt like it was taller, but maybe less wide. So it would be like the same volume, but not, a bigger cup or whatever. And, well, no, because I'm wearing the shirt that everybody likes today, but I wasn't wearing it the other day. The other day was last Saturday, right? Yeah, last Saturday I went in because that was on my 12 hours. Whatever. Oh, I've just realized I was going to stream tomorrow night, but I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow night. I mean, I will be able to, but not as long. Like, I'm in work till like 10 tomorrow. I don't think I can stream tomorrow. I've only just realized this. That sucks. Might be able to get away with it. I'm already in till 7, and then it just means I need to stay 3 extra hours. Which I will at least get paid for. Technically, I'll get paid for it, but I will also not be working it. Because that's what happened last time. So last time I left at 6, I think it was, and then came back at like 7:30. Because I went to go get Subway in the meantime. But I was told to stay clocked in. And then, yeah. Then it was suddenly silence. Ghost has muted me again. That's probably what's happened. No? You didn't mute me? Then what did you do? Huh? I'm out of spite. I'm going to do this. Oh, right. I thought because you just, like, you muted me yesterday. There you go. See, I'm going to spend tomorrow playing Pokemon. That's what I'll do. My Switch is in my bag. I'll play Pokemon at work. You got a blue thing? Oh. But Gyarados' proper color is red. You want a red Gyarados. That's better than a blue Gyarados. What, you don't want a red Gyarados? but it's shiny. It's a shiny Gyarados. Yeah, but the shiny one's red. Do you know, I didn't actually do this for like, so I was, for a while, I was like into sort of shiny hunting for a little bit. And I didn't do this, I didn't save this Pokemon, but I actually loaded up, I think it was like Pokemon, what would have been, which one was Cyndaquil in originally? Was that Heart Gold? Or no, like Gen 2. Which was Gen 2? Gold, Silver? Yeah. I think it was Gold and Silver. Or it might have been like Emerald. Or something. But I remember I loaded up. I loaded up like 50 of the same, like 50 emulators with the same like save on it, I guess. And we just reset them all at the same time. Because it would let me use like my controls, one for 50 of them. And I just wanted to see how quick it would take to get me. Because like it's one, in those odds, it's 1 in 1,000, 8,192. So I was like, if I can get it like 50 times quicker, right? In theory. There was two things I did. There was like the shiny hunting for some situations. Well, actually three things. I lied. So there was that for a little bit. For a while, for a very long while on my Soul Silver, I think, save file, I was doing like a living dex, which is the idea of getting one of every single Pokemon and its evolutions in your storage. So not just having, let's say, it in your Pokedex where you've got, let's say, I don't know, Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. You would have to have physically all three, not just a Charizard and say you evolved it into that. So you have to have like how many? But there's so many Pokemon now, it's like insane. And there's also the Professor Oak's challenge, which is the idea of evolving. You have to evolve every Pokemon before you go to the like first or each gym. So for example, in like Red, you would have to evolve your, I don't know, Charmander to Charizard, and your like Pidgey to your Pidgeot, and you know all that jazz before you even get to Brock, and can actually face him, which is just a lot of grinding. People also do like ribbon masters, where they take like a Pokemon from the earliest they can, and then get as many ribbons as they can, and then transfer it to the next game, and then do the same, and then transfer it to the next game. There's a lot of crazy things you could do in those games. Is that in the Troll Shores? Not Troll Shores, Misty Mountains. Yeah. Probably is the one I tried to do was like Platinum, which is kind of one of the worst to go to, I think, other than maybe Emerald, because Munchlax and honey trees. But it was something I did for a little while. Yeah, and the troll shows. Definitely. So Okay, so Goblin Town. Can I do that from here? If I do this at 45. I have not watched a single episode of the Book of Boba Fett yet. I just kind of haven't had time. I say that, but I've also been watching a lot of like other shows, so technically I do have time. I haven't really heard anything about it though. Like I haven't heard anything good, but I also haven't heard anything bad. How did I hit the enemy from there? Like, kill you. I mean, I should watch it. I just haven't really, you know. I've been watching a lot of anime. Whether or not that's a good thing, up for you to decide. Not Urukmu, Animu. Wish I didn't go so far away. Would have been easier just to stay nearby. At least I have a couple elvish relics. It's kind of weird, but I kind of get it. That's a 35 and the regular one's a 30s. Oh, it's midnight. I don't even realize. If Ghost had not just sent me that message, I wouldn't realize that it's midnight. Animo. Yes. Sure, we'll go with that. I gotta go back to Candle. Ugh. You believe that? Sure. I just sneeze so bad. So yeah, there's like a couple more chapters, I think, in this. So we'll finish off this book, and then I think we'll finish off for the night. So still like 3.5 hours of time. That's it's pretty alright, I still think. I think if we get like over 3 hours, that's more than a kind of normal stream for the most part for a lot of people. So I don't think it's too bad. Thing is though, I'm probably not going to sleep. I am probably going to finish up this video because I have a 579 gigabyte file that I have to condense down to, well, less than that, ideally. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of space eventually. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. Gotta just... We almost did it correctly. Let's go up and around. And then... jump down. I mean, the 580-ish gigabyte file is the raw file, not necessarily the file that will be uploaded. So, you know. So it's not even the raw file technically. So the raw file, and this is going to sound really dumb, is... So the raw file is my original stream file. However, what I've done is I have converted it into a different file, which is easier to edit in, or like my editing software sort of prefers it because it, you know, it uses GPU and stuff, and it's easier to edit, and it has less sort of hitching and stuff than an MP4 file does, for example. And then the idea is that I will edit in that, and then I will export it as my final MP4 file for upload. So more than likely, the video will be like the last Lotro episode, right? Which was however many minutes long. How many minutes was that long? 603. It's like 20 minutes or something. 17 minutes 45 seconds. I think that was like a 3.5 gigabyte file in the end. I don't think it was that bad. It's not on my computer at the moment. Is it actually? Might be. Yeah, so it's about 3 gigabytes and stuff. That's at 1440p at like my kind of normal recommended for YouTube sort of thing. I do have a 4K version. That's 8.6 gigabytes, but I don't generally upload the Lotro episodes in 4K. I only upload the free-to-play videos in 4K. Just because in my mind, I personally see in the hierarchy of like videos, the free-to-play is kind of a more important video. I feel it certainly does a lot better in terms of interest and stuff. So that's also helpful. But I don't know, it's kind of it's weird. Am I still in the fray? Yeah. No, let me use my surety of death. But yeah, overall, it's a little bit easier to edit in those like larger files. Because the idea is at least that I don't have to the software's doing like less conversion in a sense. It doesn't take too long to do. And then yeah, speeds up the editing process. At least personally for me. But actually, so I did it with the previous hour, and I've already got that edited down. So that's only a 50 gigabyte file from like 300 gigabytes. So I've condensed that down a pretty significant amount, and then I will afterwards just squish those two together, and then squish those two together, condense those down to still a 4K video. Well, normal. Actually, no, be 1440p. Either way, and then it'll look pretty. I mean, if I had like your internet, I probably would be just like, hey, why don't I just upload the 600 gigabyte file? You know, it'll only take me an hour or so. Which, for that larger file, is not that much to ask. I mean, 600 gigabytes. It's like, it should be like 1 per minute, right? Or, I guess, maybe not. And then 60 minutes. I guess it would be slightly less. Either way, point still stands, you know what I mean? A lot of the time, what I like to do, or I've always liked to do over the years, is try and get everything as much to real time as I can. So if I can get like real time rendering, essentially, like it takes 20 minutes to do a 20-minute video, that's ideal. And then if I can get it to be like it takes 20 minutes to upload a 20-minute video, that's kind of where I'm, try and keep things. So it's, I guess, that way it's more predictable. Like I know, let's say it takes me, 20 minutes to render a 20-minute video and then 20 minutes to upload a 20-minute video. I know, it's going to take me 40 minutes. Or it's going to take me double the length of the video to do everything for it, Unfortunately, I have like the best internet I can get in this area, and if anything, my internet may get worse from the place I was looking at. So it'd still be enough to stream. Just, I think my upload gets a lot less priority when it comes to, like, at least in the UK that I know. I used to have 0.8 upload. It's a long commute, let's just put it that way. Yeah, 0.8 megabits upload. Yeah. Mine right now is about 20. Sometimes, depending on when time of day, it can go to like 15 or so. Yeah, so I have this is my old speed test that I took a picture of before I upgraded. So, that's from 2016, though. So, that's a while ago. I might be able to get better stuff now. It's just a bit of a hassle. I don't want to really change providers because it's just, that's even more of a hassle. Full fiber delivers up to 900 megabits per second on the UK's most reliable thing. I bet I could not get 900 here. How much your internet cost you? That's also a thing, I guess. For like comparison. Probably a lot less than I'm like comparatively. Like per like download, I guess. My current package actually has slower upload speed than I'm actually getting, so I'm actually getting better. Yeah, I have like the best that I can get. That actually could be because you're that your like network interface might not be able to actually keep up with your actual internet, because that's like half up, half down, so it's like equally being shared, right? My contract end date is the 24th of November, 2022. Let's, how much is that in that's not terrible. That's like £100 for TV and internet. Yeah, they tend to just try and tack on stuff, at least here. Like, it's actually sometimes cheaper with the phone. So normally here, you do phone and internet. And if you don't want a landline, it can actually be more expensive. Um, so, you know. But they're actually doing some construction nearby in the near-ish future. So I wonder if they would maybe do some, like, if they're building new buildings nearby, if they do any network infrastructure around here. Um, for context, though, I think I pay like a quarter of what you do. Or maybe like a third, give or take. Like if I were to convert it, I pay about 355, 56 krona. For context. Yeah, I literally have like the best in my area. Which sucks. Oh, what's this? 290 for double the price? I mean, that's not bad actually. But only. Oh, I also have to do energy. I don't want to do energy and my. I mean, yeah, I would. To be fair. See, the problem is, it's always advertisements about the download. I personally am more interested in the upload. Like, I feel like my download's fine enough at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. I wish there would be more, like, fiber infrastructure. I hate it. Sky Broadband, super fast internet. 59 megabits per second download. Less speed, more expensive. Totally what I want. It's even grayed out the option for like 100 up or 100 down because there isn't any. So sad. Gonna cry. Sup, Mordrim Ball. Oh, look at that. If I buy this internet, I can get free Netflix instead of paying for Netflix, which I already do. I always love this, though. It's like, oh, no, you got stuck in this game. I can just, like, muster. You know? I know that's not how that works, but... I mean, so... Okay. This isn't terrible. It's not like one of the main people. But it's... 900 down, 200 up. Unlimited usage for 75 a month. That's £20 more per month from the previous package, but you get like nearly double the up and... No, double the up and nearly double the down. That ain't bad, I guess. I'd have to look into it more. You find out how much I'm paying right now, though. Like, properly. And then if I can justify it. But that's like 20 times more up. No, 10 times more up, sorry. And like... over, like, maybe 15 times down? And if you buy the more expensive version, the installation's free. Because you're paying so much more. I mean, even the fiber, the like lowest one, is roughly the same time much as I'm paying now, but better. So, like, if I take a photo. There's a picture. Right, I think once we're done, I don't know if it's this one or there's like 2 more to go, but once we're done with this book, I will be finishing. Because it's taken me quite a bit longer than I expected. And just for you, Ghost, I'm going to do it normally for 1 time only. It's just because you don't get, like, equal, right? It's always... I remember seeing a video, and I can't remember it fully, but, like... there was a video that kind of explained it all to me from years back about why, like, download is always lower than upload in most situations. Nowadays, you do get a lot of 500 up, 500 down, gigabit up, gigabit down. Yeah, I can only have up to 80 megabits per second with the current infrastructure that is by this company. That's fun. It's totally not annoying. What does it say about super fast? So I'm on super fast. But what is it saying about ultra fast? Ultra fast. All right. So that is the start of that book. That is us done for the evening. Yeah, with upload speeds of up to 20, you'll be able to file share, video call, and online game at your own pace. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want that. I want better. Give me better internet. That's actually one of the things I was like, if I were to like, it's a very big point of if I was looking at a place, right? If I was looking at a place and it was like really nice but had terrible internet, I don't know if I could move there. You know? It's kind of just a big requirement in this day and age. So yeah. Anyway, I am going to be done for now. I hope I can get a little bit done tomorrow. I can't guarantee it though. Because, I mean, one good thing is I'm keeping myself busy at work, which is good, ideally. But, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed. I gotta look into this potentially fiber internet. I'm kind of willing to pay that extra amount, but also if I'm planning on moving, then maybe not. I don't know. But we'll see. But anyway, I'll see you guys all hopefully tomorrow. If not, Sunday? Maybe? Anyway. I'm gonna go. See you guys later. Bye-bye.